Morning. Real quick story time for you guys. I have a good friend. They used to go to our church. Now they go to a different one, but um, we're pretty close. My kids and his kids are good friends. We took our families to Disney World together, stuff like that. I hadn't talked to him in a while, so then we're texting yesterday, and we're asking about life and all that stuff. And I say we haven't even been to church in a while because my girls are doing Nutcracker rehearsals with their ballet school, and that eats up a lot of Sundays. And he said, well, at least you have online services. And I'm like, I didn't like online services anyway. I thought church was about connecting with people and connecting with God in person. So I never messed with the online stuff. If I wasn't going to be there, I wasn't going to deal with it. But then I was like, oh, well, you might not know this. I've actually deconverted. I'm not a Christian. And he's like, oh, wow, that's, I knew you had been like having some questions and stuff. I didn't know it was to that extent. And he said, well, I definitely want to talk about it, but not on Facebook, because I feel like you can't read emotions and people might take things the wrong way. It's like, but I definitely want to talk about it. I want to get together and have a chat. And he said this. He said, but with the intent that it's just informational. Neither of us is going to try to convince the other one. He said, because I know I won't be swayed. And then he said, this is the interesting part. He said, and I assume you won't be, because it's not like you came to this decision overnight. I just felt so seen, because that might be the first time somebody has assumed something correctly about my deconversion. I didn't just come to this overnight. It's been a long process. And a lot of times when people find out, they're like, they assume that I just haven't thought about it, or that I'm angry with God or something like that. So this was cool. It was like a first assumption that was like really acknowledged the fact that there was some work and thought that went into it, other than just the stereotypical Christian response that was like, oh, you just want to sin, or you just want to rebel. So I like that. Good conversations with people of different faiths are possible. We just have to recognize the humanity in each other first, and bond over the thing that made us friends in the first place. And if that's religion, then you might have a problem. But for he and I, it was more nerdy stuff, comic books and theme parks and stuff like that. So I think it's going to survive. Anyway, have a good one.